are becoming good, when people see development, see change, when people meet a superior outcome, there's a natural tendency to want to gravitate to the winning team, or gravitate to the party, as the case is in this regard, that is doing a lot more better job and maybe the best ever in Nigeria's history. Let's talk about the potentiality of a one party state and what that would mean. And then I'm not even sure how you're going to arrive at your conclusion, but then if you have any fears as to what this means for you, the Nigerian, and your decision to stand behind a party, how much of your strength is still yours and how much of that may have been usurped in some silent sense by those who have power and who wield a higher power than you do. I did tell you last week, and so far the count's still what it is. In Nigeria today, there are 26 APC governors. Hold on, let's work that back a little bit. 36 states in Nigeria. Okay, so you'll have 26 APC governors, 6 PDP governors, and other parties share one accordingly. So other parties, you have one governor from who just recently joined the Accord Party. You have another governor who is ABGA governor. You have another governor, the Abia State Governor, Labour Party, and of course NNPP. One more governor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parties distributed amongst 4 governors. Then you have 6 PDP governors, and you have 26 APC governors. This is supposed to be a determining factor of something. I don't know what you think it is. We're going to be talking about that in a moment. After that, the French president was in our sphere last week, and he did put out a message sharing his willingness of his country to support Nigeria deal with insecurity. And you didn't even have to search to find. In the last few days, the question of insecurity has been in the news. I attempted rather poorly to catch up with headlines reporting or stories reporting kidnappings or issue with banditry. Well, I think this weekend gave us something even far more appetizing, not because it is far more rewarding when it comes to a storyline. It may underscore what we already know, which is a bandit who came out and fingered the Zamfara state governor, accusing him of alliance. Basically, that's really what this is. And that was one bandit. Now, another former ally of the governor, I guess he worked with the governor in some capacity, put out a video establishing that there is a relationship between the Zamfara state governor and bandits. In fact, the present government in Zamfara said that when they moved into office, they met traces of a relationship between the last administration in that governorship body and bandits. Not my words. Like the present government in Zamfara state said, well, we saw traces. The governor has come out to say that even when they arrest bandits, they hand them over to authorities. Then somehow they get a call somewhere asking that the bandits be released. The present government in Zamfara state. Then, of course, this weekend, the video circulating of a bandit who, of course, some people think, well, you shouldn't be taking him seriously because he is not worth his words. Some say he's lying, but who really has the audacity to, without any basis, be accusing, our minister of relationship support? Where do they get the weapons from? Who sponsor? I mean, you hear the kind of technology that they use. In fact, there was another interview on Channels Television, and I think I want to reference that sometime later in the day because I do not want to derail the conversation. It was, speaking about, he was asked, this question about trying to track bandits, and came this tale about how it's not possible to track bandits. In fact, on I think Marianne's show on Nigeria Info, you heard that, didn't you? But you should go check it out. I think it's on Nigeria Info Instagram page. Yeah, I think you should go to the Nigeria Info FM Instagram page. There's a spokesperson, I think he was here about 2 weeks ago, and he spoke about the difficulty with tracking bandits, and one is forced to question, are we nearly suggesting that bandits have attained the capacity and intelligence that supersedes that of the Nigerian state. That's really what all of this is. They're either lying or bandits are far more sophisticated when it comes to intelligence and IT, that they're 10 steps ahead. Well, last week the French president did say that they were more than willing to support the Nigerian government when it came to dealing with insecurity. So I would think that you were thinking that the next line of action would be how they are dealing with insecurity alongside the Nigerian government. But instead, what we had is a situation where FRSC and the French government arrive at some MOU on taxation. You would think that insecurity is a far more pressing concern, or at least that's what I think it is, except maybe not. Particularly now that the American government has offered help on one hand. And the French government is, they're literally begging us to take help at this point. Or are they? Because you can read the message on social media and draw a conclusion that, if you approach it without prejudice, you could suppose that the French government is offering help to the Nigerian government whenever the Nigerian government decides. But instead, an MOU on tax. We'll like to look at that in a later time. During the course of the day, I would like to get your commentary on it, given that much of Nigeria is speaking on that, and a few more persons have more questions than they have received clarity on when it comes to this particular MOU between Nigeria and the French government to help with digital tax reform. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 99.3 Nigeria Info. So, a one-party state is going to be our first conversation, and then close your eyes. Compliments of the season to you. Open your eyes. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190, and on WhatsApp, 08095975805. My name's Joyce. The sun rises here. It's a little chill in the air. I hope that is nothing to be compared to the bliss in your heart. Okay, good. If you can smile for me, we're ready today for radio.
Activate. We are radioactive on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Joyce.
All right, Nigeria is going somewhere. Where, in your opinion, do you suppose? With 26 APC governors, 6 PDP governors, and each other state, Accord, APGA, Labour, NMPP, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of our 36 states have, of course, governors that appear to be seemingly independent. But, of course, this is not even just a conversation that we alone are considering. It's been in our sphere. Nigerians have been asking questions. In fact, many even highlight the possibility that the leading party is arm-twisting opposition to join the APC. Opposition leaders yesterday raised fresh alarm over what they described as a coordinated assault on Nigeria's multi-party democracy, accusing this administration of using anti-graft and security institutions to intimidate political rivals and forcing opposition governors into the ruling party, the APC. Now, the president's spokesperson last night maintained that Nigeria's constitution guarantees freedom of association and affords the people the right to change their political leanings at any time of their choosing. According to him, none of the people who joined the governing APC was pressured to do so. I don't know how many of you would like to concur with that. Well, here we are on the sunny side. We're talking. Welcome. Welcome to Nigeria Info. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon and welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
This is Wally calling from Maribo. My take on this one-party state. I don't think it's bad if Nigeria is one-party state. It's not a bad idea. If that is what will bring development to Nigeria, it is welcome. The second largest republic, the second largest economy in the world, which is China, is a one-party state. Let's now come to Africa. The biggest economy in Africa, which is South Africa, is a one-party state. It's more or less a one-party state. Is it Rwanda? It's a one-party state. Morocco. Even all the 5 best economies in Africa, most of them are one-party states. So for me, I think if that's what will bring development to Nigeria, I welcome it.
All
I
right.
welcome it totally. Because let me tell you, the opposition will always have their say. They always have their say. But the APC, we always have its way. Come 2027. So that's my take on that matter.
Do you trust that a one-party state in Nigeria could make us all better?
Definitely. There will be less rancor in society. There will be less rancor. So everybody know everybody know where he or she stands.
Okay.
So there will be less rancor. There will be less disruption in society.
I appreciate your
On top of
commentary.
it,
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Lagos, can we kindly go off on a break? We'll be right back. And when we come back, it would be your turn to speak.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cohn, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Get ready for the second regional finals of the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament Season 9. The nation's most brilliant young minds are gearing up once again. Are you ready to join them? Registration for the live audition opens December 11th, 2025 and closes January 10th, 2026. Think your school has what it takes to stand out on the biggest secondary school debate platform in the country? Here's how to be part of it. Visit www.nigeriainfo.fm to register. Or head to our X and Instagram pages and click on the registration link in our bio. Note, only schools can register directly, not individual students. Don't miss your chance to be part of this exciting intellectual showdown. I Beg to Differ, where the leaders of tomorrow raise their voices today.
Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the three lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
We're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you so much for being here. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Hello.
I'm with you. Thank you for being here. I have about a minute with you, so hopefully we can make this work.
Lady Joyce, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. What's your name?
Yeah, this is yes, my name This is Barrister Peter Oko, and I'm calling from Mendy, Maryland.
Go ahead.
Yes. Lady Joyce, on the issue we are discussing, I think your classification of on the issue of Nigeria becoming a one-party state, I think we are just very benevolent. In my own view, it is more of a one-man party because APC is a one-man party, and that one man is Bola Tinubu and nothing else. Everybody is concurring with what Mr. Bola Tinubu is saying. Both the Senate President and the members of the Assembly and everyone else.
I must interrupt you here. Pardon me. I must quickly interrupt you here. I have to be off on a break. I'd love for you to please call me back, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Lagos is 1 p.m.
Police details from VIP people.
The news, conversation, information, and discussion. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So like here we did talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one. You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Good afternoon to you, Lagos. I am Buluwatife Jegede with the news. President Bola Tinubu has called for stronger regional unity to tackle terrorism, violent extremism, and coups in West Africa. Speaking through Vice President Kashim Shettima at the ECOWAS summit in Abuja, Tinubu said no country can secure the region alone.
On 90.
ECOWAS leaders also announced plans to cut air travel costs from January 2026. In the meantime, ECOWAS has approved a major reform to lower air travel costs across West Africa. Sierra Leone's President Julius Bio said that starting January 1, 2026, member states will abolish air transport taxes and cut passenger and security charges by 25%. The decision was made at the ECOWAS summit in Abuja. An Australian Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, is vowing to push for tougher gun laws after a deadly shooting at Sydney's Bondi Beach. 15 people, including a 10-year-old girl, were killed at a Hanukkah event on Sunday. Police say the two gunmen were father and son. The 50-year-old father died at the scene, and his 24-year-old son is in critical condition. And that's the news. If you have a news tip for us, you can call us on 01465 7175. The Sunny Side with Joyce continues.
What's that station again?
Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So like here we did talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one. You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
We're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to the show. Tell us your name and you can go ahead.
Joyce, good afternoon.
Afternoon to you.
This is Mr. Frank.
Welcome, Mr. Frank.
There is nothing like one party state in Nigeria. The person that is organizing all these things will later lose. Why I'm telling you this is this. Our people said it's in Amusa.
He's borrowing money everywhere. Now look at it. They said he have bought new buses and deployed for campaign. What happened in Ibadan today? They are campaigning for him to return for the second term. It's only him that knows what he's telling all these governors to defect to APC. So do you want to tell me all of them will win their state? They will not. Now, let's assume they win. After when Tinubu left, do you think that he will still capture Nigeria as he captured Lagos? It is not possible. Okay, now, assuming Wike is still there, he has demolished PDP, and he is working for APC. Have you asked of his returns after when Tinubu left? Where will he be? Will he go back to PDP or will he come back to APC? And do you think that Wike will allow another person to come and presidize him? He will not. He will lead to APC. He will be a newcomer in APC. And the people that are there already will not allow him to overthrow them. I don't know if you are getting me, Joyce. So, whatever they are doing now is just to do whatever they will do so that Tinubu will come back for the second term. Which I'm not seeing it working. If it will work, no problem. But after the next 4 years, we will see where the APC will be. I'm quoting you today that PDP as a party will be better than this APC we are talking about today. And all these governors that are defecting, they will stand to regret all their actions. Because when they will defect and support him to win the second tenure, he will win and complete his political ambition. Then he will leave and go to his house. Then other people will be struggling, fighting for who will be the next president, which they will suffer to get. I have a lot to say on that matter. I'm still reasoning it, how it will be after when he left, because a lot will happen. Thank you, Joyce. That's something like one party state.
Thank you. 99.3 Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side. Welcome. We're Nigeria Info.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. You're on the sunny side. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister. My name is Ndobisi. Joy, Nigeria swallow when Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu say it is my turn. Nobody says anything. Mr. President come again say Muslim ticket. Nobody say anything. Today he's turning around to make Nigeria one party system. He's going to work. He's going to achieve it. President Tinubu, that man is too much. All these governors, he has frustrated them, and they need money. Everybody needs money now. Even the governors, they need money more than me and you. All those people, because they stand carelessly. They need money more than me and you. President Tinubu have thrown call for them. They will come and eat. All of them will run to him. One thing I'm telling Nigeria is that let's pray to God Almighty to touch President Tinubu's mind. After 4 years, let him say I want to go to my house and rest. Without President Tinubu say he's going to his house to rest, President Tinubu will win next election until 2031. Let's not disturb ourselves. President Tinubu has buy everybody. He has buy the ground, he has buy the air, he has buy everybody. He has the power, he has the money, he has the idea, the sense to play the game. He has it all. Only thing that all power now belongs to God Almighty. Unless God says no. You understand? Because my life and his life is in the hand of God Almighty. Unless God said no. But without that, President Tinubu will win. Even without campaigning. He's already in that chair. He's already in that seat. Nigerians should stop worrying themselves. Let's pray to God Almighty to touch his heart. To tell us, okay, after 4 years, I want to get arrested. By then, Nigeria can breathe. Without that, my sister, let's wait to 2031. Nobody should stop talking of ourselves. We should not stop talking of ourselves. Let's pray to God. You understand? To give us life. But see the end of this journey. You understand? Because we all only know the beginning. We don't know the ending. But the ending, I don't know how it's going to be. But one thing I want to tell Nigeria is that President Tinubu is in the chair. He's the one holding the knife. He's the one holding the yam. Anybody cut and give, that person is the one that's going to eat. For now, everything is in his hand. He's in his control. He's on his deck. On his table. So Nigeria should stop worrying themselves. There's nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do until he steps down. May God bless Nigeria. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much for calling. 99.3 Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Mr. Mara, I'm speaking to you from Ekwe. Nigeria wants to be a one-party state. For people who are having fears, about this, yes, it is normal, to have fears. But I think Nigeria wants to be a one-party state. If we look at the political environment in itself, you have the Rotimi Amici of this world against the ruling party. You have the Aregbesolas of this world, the Mark of this world, the Atiku of this world.
Could you turn up the volume of your radio set?
Okay. These are political gladiators, in their own way. And what happened in Lagos in the last election is a significant sign, that shapes our democracy. Because if anybody tells you that the APC as a party was going to lose Lagos in that election, I think any person following the political trajectory of Nigeria would agree. So going forward, for the fact that a ruling party, governors are defecting to the ruling party does not automatically mean that they are going to win their seat. Okay? Yes, there is the fear, that there is this federal might and the rigging of elections and so on. But even rigging of elections will only work if the numbers, is significantly similar. That is of winning of the winner and the loser. Let's assume that the ruling party, in power lost, by 70%. Rigging such election will be difficult. Okay, let's assume that they lost the way they lost in Abuja, of which the ruling party, was even unable to have 25%. They are obviously going to leave power. So, I don't want Nigerians to have that fear. What we will do, if you don't want government in power, if they've done so badly that we are sleepwalking when it comes to governance, if they've done so badly that we are in chaos when it comes to economy, if they've done so badly that the security situation, is so bad, then you should mobilize and do better in terms of voting them out. So if they lose significantly, they will obviously leave Aso Rock. I don't believe that Nigeria will eventually remain in one party. Thank you.
Thank you. We're live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM on YouTube. Good afternoon to you. You're on the sunny side. It's good to have you here.
Hello, Miss Joyce. Good afternoon.
Welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from the election. Hello, am I on air?
Go ahead.
Okay. You see, the issue of the one-party state they are talking about, I think like what the last caller said, Nigerians should understand that if indeed it was a carry go for the president, there will be no need for this governor jumping to the APC to form a one-party state. This INEC, Nigerians are condemning. They should know that based on the past election Nigerians, this INEC have conducted, you see whereby sitting governors, they lost the election. Even see the G5 governors there. How many of them won the party for their own, won the election for their own state? So general election is different from normal. The president knows that the major challenge he has today is the North. So he's doing everything possible for him to be able to gather votes, enough votes, so that he'll be able to defeat those power brokers in the North who vow that he will never get a second term. So this is just a fight. But what I'm saying here is this. Whether they jump there or not, I don't think that even if I am a governor in Nigeria today, I don't think I want Tinubu to go. Because Tinubu have made a lot of money for the governors. And they want that conduct pipe to continue. So Nigerians should go and register, collect a voter's card, leave all those things you are seeing. We saw stand of yesterday where Jonathan was there. They thought that Jonathan will conquer Nigeria because he has stand, led by Fayemba. But what happened at the end? Jonathan lost the election. So let's not be doing that. Politicians, it's all politics, it's all game. So Nigerians, get your voter's card, register, get your card, and mobilize your people at the grassroots. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The sunny side, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Joyce, good afternoon.
Thank you for being here.
This is Mr. Mba.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce, they are saying, get your BVC. They have started annoying some of Nigeria like we, who have thinking. Get your voter's cards. I want to ask, is it what you vote that bring these people into power? And I want to ask those people who are saying, get your PVC. You are the same show, but understand. They will announce the result by 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. They will tell you, go to court. They are the one who installed the Chief Justice. They are the one who have police. They are the one who store what do they call it? Chief of Army Staff. They are the one who point all the people that will speak truth. And you see, governors are defecting, showing you they have captured Nigeria. You are saying get PVC. Your PVC can never, they will not allow it to count. Even if they count it, they will overthrow it. Look at what happened in Liver State. DK, Arengili, read the PDP votes to the Labour Party to APC. What happened? They will tell you go to court. It's not what you vote. After you vote, you go to your house. They will turn it to the person that favors them. So when we take it, when we end this, sorry, if we cannot come out the way we come out in SARS, not by destroying property, the peaceful protest, take all these criminals, these leaders, some of them, they are criminals. Sorry, nothing to, I have no approaches to anybody. They are criminals. If we cannot march in the streets, this is what we did in SARS, shift all these people away. I tell you, they will announce their voters, they will announce election in whom they will favor. He saw the governor, the campaign, because he favored them, he's fetching them money. Take, you take, me take. That is the politics they are playing. They don't know the East, they don't know the West, they don't know the North. It's for them. So if we can come out and take the country by ourselves, how many of them that hold us captive? And we are saying, get your PVC. They will overturn your PVC, and they will frustrate some not come out to vote. So they will frustrate it. It's not getting your PVC the problem. Let us come outside. If it's possible, in this 2027, all of us will come out and say, no election until you give us what we demand. What is our demand? Restructuring. Let us control their minerals. Let us control. Look at the gold in the north. Look at other mineral resources in the north. Are they limited to the federal government? The question is no. They only focus in oil from the east, south. So if we cannot come out,
they actually
hold them
do.
accountable.
I get it. I guess that you are trying to accommodate for corruption, but they actually do.
So if we can come out and hold these people responsible, get your PVC. You got it 2014. They will turn it. Thank you.
The Sunny Side, good afternoon to you.
Hello, Joyce.
Tell us your name, go ahead.
Good afternoon. This is Chris calling from Ikoyi. Joyce, all I have to say to this one party state that these people are trying to. You want to tell me APC is doing well? Are they doing well in terms of security or the economy? Because those governors, they know the role they played. If they don't join APC, they will call them to come and give the account of their stewardship. Look at today, Ngige is in their trap today because Ngige is not supporting them. People like Aregbe Shola, people like Rotimi Amechi, they will still come for you guys when the time comes. Look at Ifeanyi Okowa. The other day, EFCC come make all the noise, 1.3 trillion. Former governor of Delta State. Do you hear anything again? Look at Yaya Bello. Come out beating his chest. Oh, if not for the president, he wanted to contest. Can you imagine? All I want to say to Nigerians, let's defend our vote this time. Not that thing that happened 2023. We leave the fight alone for Obi. And this Supreme Court, the set of people in Supreme Court, please, I want to beg them. They should not do this dirty job anymore, please. I want to beg them. Both the Supreme Court, the INEC man, the security agent they want to use, please, don't do this. The after effect will tell. We all are in for it. They are not doing well. I'm begging them, please. They should not do this dirty job anymore. All this our vote will not count. No, we are more than them. How many are they? APC, they have 26 governors, right? So you want to tell me everybody in that state will vote for APC? No. Let's try and defend our vote. Like I said, I'm begging whoever is going to head that Supreme Court, don't do this dirty job again. If not, the after effect will tell on every one of you.
Okay.
Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the Sunny Side. So while you are still trying to figure out how this conversation should go, yesterday, Agbu Kefas, governor of Taraba State, officially joins the APC, says defection in Taraba's interest. So here is what the cable is reporting. The governor of Taraba State has officially registered as a member of the APC. He received his membership card on Sunday and expressed appreciation for the warm welcome from APC party executives and members across the state. I received my All Progressive Congress membership card from Honorable Umaru Tanko, the chairman of the APC hospital ward, and this he puts on X. Now, the reason this is necessary is because, as said last week Wednesday, when I brought this to your notice, from the list of states that we counted together, Taraba State, as at last week Wednesday, was a state under the PDP. That was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, it changed. It means that the PDP has lost another state to the APC. So that automatically should change our number. It would mean, at least at this point, that the APC is solidly controlling about 27 states. All right. Well, I don't know whether we comprehend the implications of it. I guess you would have nothing to say in that regard. But if you comprehend what this is and how much this can influence an outcome, we're talking this very beautiful Monday afternoon on Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. Welcome to you. Thank you for being here.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. Good afternoon. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
How are you, Joyce?
Good, thank you.
Somebody called from, I don't know, saying that he lost a one-party system. It's really unfortunate. People cherry pick what they want to say. They choose. These are the people that have been talking of for restructuring. They have been making noise about restructuring. Now the brother is on the saddle. Now he wants one-party system. Oh, come on. I cannot understand Nigerians. Well, what's the difference between one-party system and the military regime? What's the difference? They should better say we should go to communism. They should equally call for that communism too. There's no need for the democracy now. Because today it's favoring some people. I don't know how much the data they are buying for them. They will come on radio, try to bamboozle us, talk whatever they like on radio, thinking that we are stupid. They cherry pick, they decide the ones they will say. This is really unfortunate. Because what we are saying is, you people should mark those people that are making these comments. When the thing changes, when power changes hand, then we will know and know people that said what they said before. It's really unfortunate. Sincerely speaking, I'm so pained. People come on radio, they put 5,000 data for them, they will start saying what is not in the book. How can you say that one-party system is good? Look at now the tax regime now. They're saying that Nigeria is a sovereign country. But France has come now to manage our tax regime. When Trump came, guns blazing, they were crying because he did not favor them. It's unfortunate. Just take care of yourself.
Thank you so much for calling. The sunny side. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Hello,
if you can hear me. Welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
This is Remy from Akoka.
Go ahead.
So let me continue from where the last call. We are comparing China using the communism style of government. Why can't we also copy how the Swiss corrupt leaders, how they eliminate them?
Rami, could you adjust your communication device? I'm not sure what's happening over there. It could be clearer from here, but it's not. So I would love for some adjustment. Turn up the volume of your radio set. That earpiece thing probably is not even working. It's probably not even good.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Okay, are we on speaker?
No, I'm using the earpiece.
Yeah, that's the problem. It makes you sound like you're not happy. All right, good. Go ahead.
Okay, let's start with the MOU of the thing. What is the need for France? And that was the question I asked Kofi this morning. France is not a charitable organization.
I'm talking about a one-party state and the potentiality of that. I don't want us to derail. I hope you can speak to that. Otherwise, you can call me back.
Okay, let me speak to that. Hello?
I'm with you. We've spent 1 minute trying to figure out if your mouth connects to your head. Come on now.
I have to remove my earpiece. So I'm clear now.
Yeah, okay,
we
good.
are
Thank you.
Watching how states are being captured. Tinubu is very sure he has done nothing to earn the people's interest, let alone to vote for him come next election. So the best way to win before the election is to buy the state. Make sure you capture each state. So what he's doing now is tell all the governors to probably come to APC. If you fail not to join APC, they come for you. Just like, what's his name? Ishomole said, once you join APC, your sins are forgiven. And you are clean as white as snow. So that is what is happening, and we're watching that. But it's so sad that we, people, are doing nothing about it. They are waiting for Obi to keep speaking about it or look for a way to rescue us. And Obi or nobody is coming to rescue Nigerians. What will Nigerians do if what happened in the last election repeats itself? Whereby Yakubu gave Rivers State to APC as against what the IRF said.
Hold on a second. I'm going to have to interrupt you here because, I'm off on a break shortly. Maybe you can hold the line or you can call me back. Actually, the numbers have changed from 26 to 27. So, Lagos, you want to think about that, and let's see what happens after the commercial break. We'll be right back. My name's Joyce.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture. Chef of life.
It's the season for jollification, and we are kicking off with the Hares Insurance Excite Rewards. Get free fuel vouchers, airtime, electricity tokens, and cable TV subscriptions when you renew any insurance plan from Hares General Insurance. You also get rewarded when you buy any of the following insurance plans: the Flexi or Comprehensive Motor Insurance Plan, travel insurance or home protection plans. Rewards apply to policies with a minimum duration of 6 months. To claim your rewards, simply send an email to wecare@hairsgeneralinsurance.com. Rewards. Visit www.group.com. That is HEIR. Download the Simple Life mobile app or dial star 1100 hash to get started. Courtesy Hairs General Insurance. Terms and conditions apply.
Dear Nigerian Info listeners, please be informed that we have suspended the One Play Game Show by Lasho Trading Services Limited effective 17th November. This follows report from some winners who had not received their payments, although Lasho explained that they were facing technical and bank-related challenges and have since paid over 80% of outstanding winners. Some cases remain unsolved. If you are still owed, please contact Lasho directly via WhatsApp on 0803 431 1569 or 0704 098 7940. We will also open our studio WhatsApp lines during WhatsApp Lagos on weekdays for affected winners to notify us. The One Play Game Show will remain suspended until we receive verifiable proof of 100% payment compliance. Thank you for your understanding.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cohn, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. Welcome to Nigeria Info where the news sparks conversation.
The Miete Ala Cattle Breeders Association has condemned the sanctions against them.
They are finished. We're like a sour soup waiting for someone to warm up. We have to wake up to the House of Assembly. We have to wake up to the House of Senate.
All this talk about voodoo is nonsense. If I had any authority, I'll fire
The
him.
football team is as bad as the economy of the country.
If you listen to both ends of the argument, whether it's the one where there is a genocide or the one where there's no genocide.
So ever since they have been saying they have been defeating and killing and the rest of them, it's like
what they are just interested in now is who is coming to their party, who is not coming to their party.
So what people call this one now, Chibok 3.0?
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
The pitch is calling and the energy is electric. The Union Bank stable Bode Tomosu Lagos is transforming into the ultimate battleground for pure football glory on December the 17th and the 18th, 2025. This is the 7th edition of the Cohesion Football Tournament, where passion meets purpose, raw talent meets unbreakable teamwork, and the beautiful game unites us all. It's been 7 years of touching lives of young talents on at the grassroots level and giving them a means of expression through football. This time it's about to be 7 times bigger and better. There's going to be 40 male teams, 8 fierce female squads, 2 days of non-stop action, and 1 champion in the end in each category. Expect silky skills, last-minute drama, and that famous Lagos football vibe that can't be found anywhere else in this country. From grassroots warriors to hidden gems, everyone is coming to stake their claim for pride and bragging rights, prestige, and the ultimate bragging rights, like I said. Now, the venue, the Union Bank Stable. That is Union Bank Stable on Bode Thomas Street, Surulere, Lagos. Remember, Union Bank Stable on Bode Thomas Street, Surulere, Lagos. The date is the Tuesday, the 17th, and Wednesday, the 18th of December, 2025. Gates open at 8 a.m. on each day. Entry is absolutely free for spectators. Bring your friends, families, and bring that noise. Yes. Proudly supported by Viva Detergent, Firewood, Jollof, Harrison Obiefuli Foundation, and Dio's Delight. Official media partners here: Femi and the Gang, Nigeria Info, and Kids FM. Whether you're a die-hard football lover, or a talent scout, or just a lover of grassroots football in general, this is the place to be in December. Tag your squad, clear your calendar, and come witness history in the making. Remember, you can follow Cohesion Football on Instagram at Cohesion Football, that is Cohesion Football, one word, or visit the website www.cohesionafrica.com. For sponsorship and inquiries, please call 0814 799 6650. That is 0814 799 6650. Cohesion Football, the youth, the stars, the future.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. Yomi from Victoria Island is saying, I can't wait for your interview with 50 Cents. No, it's not 50 Cents, it's LB Shore. And 50 Cents is not as pretty as LB Shore. Alright, good. On the issue of Nigeria becoming a one-party state, I don't buy the idea. It gives room for more corruption. The likes of Cameroon, Zimbabwe, and so on are stuck with one man dictating all their affairs. Even America is either Democratic or Republican. Imagine APC with high number of terrorists, bandits, and all sorts of evil. Nigeria will become history with one-party system. I hate democratic system in Africa. It's not working. This is Yomi from Victoria Island. Ibilade says, it's not insecurity. Is it insecurity or a move towards turning Nigeria into a one-party state? The government's re-election is at the center of everything that is happening in Nigeria. Thank you very much. This is Goke. He says, we just have a bunch of useless and self-centered politicians ruling like the colonial slave masters. It's a pity that Nigerians are helpless because we have become gutless and selfish too. The supporters of the APC are happy because their party is in power and winning at the moment. They know the truth, but they cover it up. They don't care if the government is doing the right thing. I want to read just one more message and then I go back to the telephone lines. This is rather lengthy though. I think we are missing a very salient point here, which I think is a pointer to the fact that we don't comprehend the depth of decay that Nigeria is in. When PDP was in power, they prided themselves as the biggest political party in Africa. Little did they know, or little did they, unattentive Nigerian, that what the wrongly term. All right. I need to take it slow with you from here on. I'm not sure. So there are little errors here that I'm struggling with. Okay, let me see if I can pick it up from a more comprehensible point. Political party, merely an association of strong men. Strong men in Nigeria context the weak men, where leaders are speaking. Sadly, took 10 years in opposition help them. All right, we'll leave it there. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side is 34 minutes past 1 p.m. Okay, so we're talking about the fact that as governors defect to the APC, that can have an influence on the outcome. So one kind of influence that we can give a name to this very moment would be a kind of manufactured consent, where you were the PDP one day and you pretty much had, I don't know, some sentimental attachment to the PDP. I'm not sure for whatever reasons, but then you wake up today and your governor has had to cross carpet. It leaves you to, for the sake of your governor, equally cross carpet too. I'm not sure what virtues, ethics, morals, whatever reasons may have informed the need to be in one party or the other, but you can see that as governors move, that singular move certainly has a way of informing, or do we say influencing, outcomes. Now, with that, it leaves the Nigerian in a position where I'm hoping that the Nigerian is able to properly comprehend, so that they are able to articulate what the issues are, and if they have any solutions, what they intend to do with those possible outcomes. Because you can say, well, if I want to vote for Accord Party, for example, and my governor is already with the APC, where if it's a free, fair, violent-free elections, I want to believe that my vote counts for something. But if we look through the patterns of elections conducted in this country, you're left with a little bit of misgiving, a kind of iffy feeling as to what will the outcome be if, of course, my party is not the dominant party. So this is something very sensitive, and I'll say particularly necessary for the Nigerian to attempt to comprehend. On Nigeria Info, we're talking welcome. The sunny side, my name's Joyce. What's your name?
Hello, Joyce.
Thank you for being here. Good afternoon to you. Go ahead. Tell us your name.
Yeah. Good afternoon. I am Boyeson, calling from Afromedia. How do you want me to believe that these governors are just cross-carpeting just like that? It's not so now. The truth about it is, we know what is happening. Money is changing hands, and it's just by one person. Just that personal ambition. Nothing more than that. It's just that personal ambition. Otherwise, how do you surround your people with the people of questionable characters? Surround yourself with them. And when the people complain, when the people say, no, this is bad, when they come out to protest, you tear gas them. So how do you think this country is going to survive? I find it difficult to believe, because the way things are going, okay, the same one man is in charge of judiciary, in charge of police, in charge of army, in charge of INEC, in charge of everywhere. So what else do you want us to do? Like some people will say, we are just watching God. If God would just allow this to happen, to control. What offense did Nigeria commit, for God's sake, to merit this kind of?
The first caller suggested that. Excuse me. The first caller suggested that a one-party system would be good. In fact, particularly beneficial to all of Nigerians. Do you consider that in some sense?
Did he go ahead to buttress it? Did he expatiate? Or will we just come and just say that? Let me expatiate now.
Well, he highlighted a few countries. For example, China. He says China is a one-party state, and that look at China today. So at least that's
my dear sister.
He mentioned Korea as well. Korea, I want to believe.
Let's just forget that China is China. This is Nigeria. The truth about it is, I don't know how this man got there from outside, from nowhere. He got there. He was, curious for power. And at the end of the day, you got the power. You got the power, and then you don't know what to do with the power.
That's
You're
not
just
true. You can see that the governor, governors are defecting. You cannot conclude that he doesn't know what to do with it if governors are defecting. And some people are saying that it's because of his progressive ideas that has seduced governors to defect.
Progressive ideas, my foot. I beg your pardon. The truth about it is he's just sharing money. He's just giving them money. We know it. It's not as people who don't know. He's just coercing them with money. That's just the truth. If we pretend that we don't know, we might be deceiving ourselves. Good day. Thank you very much.
The Sunny Side Nigeria Info. Welcome. Hello, how are you? You're on the sunny side. Sorry, I lost you. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Remy calling back.
Yeah, good to have you. Go ahead.
We all seen what is happening. So what are we going to do, because we are the victims in all of this? Tinubu won't stop asking people to come to his party. Neither will APC stop that. It will continue to happen. Even if it's possible for him to have all the governors on his side, he won't stop. So what are we, the victims, going to do? Are we just going to sit down and wait for God to come down, or send Jesus to come and die for us one more time? What are we going to do? We all saw how the last election played out, how Wike all by himself made sure he delivered the PC. It's a known fact to every one of us. More reason it is easier for state power to make that happen for what's his name, Tinubu. More reason those governors are jumping ship so that they can deliver each state to him. So in all of this, what are we going to do? Should we just sit down and keep talking about it? And Joyce, what if the next chairman, INEC chairman, tells you to go to court after rubbing you to your face, to our faces? What are we going to do? Should we not be planning on what to do by then? Or we end up blaming Peter B again? What are we going to do? I'm asking. Do I have an idea on what to do, but I know we won't do that. One, religious boundaries can be used to sensitize people, but I know they won't do that. Our pastors, imams won't do that. They will never. The only place where things get organized in this country are religious grounds. Look at we organize 5, 10, 20 days programs whereby things go so well, so arranged. Look at we plan events, venues and all that, moving people from one point to another, organized. But when it comes to fighting for our lives, it becomes so disorganized. I will feel less concerned because I better pass my neighbor. It won't happen to me in Jesus' name and all that. Let us keep watching, keep complaining, expecting this to come and die for us one more time. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Let me read a message here. Nigerians have been voting since 1999, and you have consistently ended up with the worst of government replacing a bad one. And at what point do we stop to think that your vote only gets them into power, but that's where your power ends? We have weak institutions, and these politicians render impotent them to remain strong. Look, since we consider debating fundamental causes to deep and sensitive debates, let's then keep lamenting and exercising ourselves by lavishing intelligent analysis on the consequences and see whether things will change. In 1999, we were going to have a democracy on a constitution drafted by the military. Joyce, is that it's not enough to let us know we don't know what we're doing. We deserve the leaders we get as long as we want to keep dwelling on surface issues. Thank you for writing me. Whoops. Let's see. Overwhelming connections on the telephone lines. I'm here with you. Thank you so much for calling Nigeria Info. What's your name?
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, you have Usman Yahya on the line.
Thank you, Usman, for
all right, so I think, people are getting it wrong. What we are actually saying, what we are actually seeing is not a one-party system, but rather, a political empire of Tinubu. Because at least in the one-party system, within the party, you will have people who may disagree with the president, or you will have people who want to challenge, power with the president or the person on top. the person at the top. But here we are in a we are seeing a situation where it is only one person. Everyone is standing on the mandate of Bola Tinubu. So just like the way he built his political empire in Lagos, in Lagos is Alpha and Omega in Lagos. Is like a semi-god here in Lagos. So it's also trying to do that at the national level. So that is what we are actually seeing. So it is now left to the people of Nigeria to decide if they really want, this political empire that is, being built at the moment by Bola Tinubu, or they will destroy that empire in 2027. It is left for Nigerians to do what
Can I ask a question? Some people say that it's his forward-moving ideas that have seduced governors to join the APC. They say that his plans are futuristic and that they are because they're coming to fruition. Nigerians are beginning to benefit because they can see where all of this is going to for the benefit of Nigerians. What do you say about that?
So that is actually not true. Governors are not being joined because he's doing anything good, but rather for their political interest, or they are being pressured to join the party, but not because he's doing anything fantastic.
That's a very straightforward answer. Thank you so much for calling me. I really do. I do appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
The Sunny Side, Nigeria Info, welcome. How are you?
Joyce, good afternoon.
Thank you for being here. Good afternoon to you.
My name is Robert. I'm calling from Apapa.
Go ahead, Rob.
Joyce, we have the outlook of democracy, but in practice, we are practicing, we are heading to authoritarianism. Let me put it that way. The man that called the first caller, he mentioned China. Joyce, China, are they practicing democracy as we speak? Because the person that is ruling China as we speak now won the third term in 2023. So, is that democracy? They are practicing socialism heading to communism. That is what they said. Now, this democracy we are claiming to practice, where did we get it from? I think when I mentioned democracy, it started from Greece, though it was not democracy, representative government, before America hijacked it. And today, they have multiple parties, but the two dominant parties are the Democrat and the Republican, right? And the minimum year for a person to rule, 4 years. See, some people have called your show and said, the man is doing well, we should continue, one party system is good. But they fail to know that the disadvantage of one party system is that, hello?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
One person can perpetuate himself in power indefinitely. You understand? You continue to change because you over again. So what makes you different from Idi Amin of Uganda? Or a despotic leader like a... So people should not just come on air. We have different system of government, not only democracy. Let us choose the one that is fit for us. But my own disagreement is that we should not practice a different system of government. I call it democracy. To me, what we are practicing now is not democracy. And when you say the governors are running to APC, they are not running there because they love what Tinubu is doing. Most an average Nigerian do not love what Tinubu is doing. They are running there because they want to shield themselves from corruption. Is it Yabelo or my governor or Kowa? My former governor rather. There are many. You understand? It's not because of what the man is doing. No. So we should just know where we belong. We should stop deceiving ourselves. Thank you very much, Joyce.
Thank you very much for being here. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Does a Nigerian contemplate whether this would affect them whenever they decide to vote in the next elections? That's a question I'm asking, actually. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hello.
Good afternoon. It's good to have you join our conversation.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Joy. How are you doing?
Good.
Joy?
Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Isaac. I'm calling from Ikoyi. I know your topic is all about Nigeria moving to one-party state. And I strongly stand to differ because people push different narratives based on their own understanding and comprehension. There is no Nigeria moving to one-party state. Even the governors are defecting. I want to give you some analysis in regards to that. I'll give you an example. In 2023 election, Lagos was APC government. Lagos owns APC, and the governor of Lagos was able to deliver presidency result to Tinubu. Number one, track back to 2014-2015 election. Jonathan had all the governors. Majority of the governors in Nigeria was in PDP. Even the South governors, that were loyal to Jonathan, was unable, including their result, was able to deliver the result of him winning the second time to him. But the people massively voted for Buhari, and the result was clear. The margin between Jonathan and the Buhari result was up to like 4 million there, about if I'm mistaken. But I know that the margin was so much. So people saying the governor, they are just few numbers. They are not up to one local government. The majority of the governors and the staff working in the assemblies, they are not more than one local government in each state. So Nigeria is not moving for any one party state.
Do you understand that here, the context we're looking at here, you have 26 governors. No, 27 governors as with the with the APC.
Each of the 26 governors, there are 26 individual votes. Each of those governors has one vote.
That's a very narrow way to look at it, because governors.
No.
Excuse me. I want you to hold your breath. You need to hold your. I let you speak. I have a question for you. I want you to listen to the question.
Okay.
Good. So you know that governors influence the voter outcome. Is that true or not?
I know they influence the voter as much, but they cannot influence the majority of the people of the state. Now, let me give you an example from Delta State. Do you know that Uduaga was the outgoing governor of Delta State? And even during that time he was out of the office, he was unable to give the power to APC in Delta State. And today, Uduaga's political career in Delta State is no more. And I'm telling you, one of the governors is not coming back. 2027 is from my state, Sheriff Market. Is not coming back as a governor, because as he deferred to APC, is done and dusted for him. So mark what I'm telling you today. Mark the time.
Okay, so you believe that the Nigerian people, the free, the civil, the common Nigerian has nothing to be afraid of when it comes to the influences over their votes, right?
No, not at all. No,
all right,
they don't have influence. Okay, now is the governor paying all the state citizen school fees? Is he paying the house rent for them?
That's a very common way to look at it, but that's not how politics works. The people who get assaulted on the streets, the people who get brutalized, people who get arrested, who get abused or detained by officers, they would rather have their children's school fees paid. And at least if they were going to sell their votes on that ground, it would be something to have sold your soul for. But you know exactly how politics plays out. So to give me these commonplace examples does not cut it.
No, Joyce, the example you give is just on a minute level.
Minute level, the Igbos were told to, excuse me, people were told in Lagos, excuse me, if you don't support this political party, don't come out and vote. That happened. Don't say that.
No, those ones they are just in, what will I call it? They are not.
I'm asking you to not deny the obvious. Come on now. Excuse me, please. I'm asking you to know. It's okay to support what you support, but don't deny the obvious. Because, you are one intelligent person speaking, and there are other intelligent people listening. So I think the little you can do is extend some respect to their intelligence, right? Don't deny it. It was said. And you know how these influence outcomes. You can give me your reasons, but don't play on anybody's intelligence. I beg you.
Excuse me, Joyce. Politics is not by is by number. So
you are preaching to the choir here, but you know that it influences
the number of the governors. But the number of the governors were able to deliver the 2015 election to Jonathan. That is to tell you, come 2027, no matter let all that is say governor be with Tinubu, he won't get it.
Well, thank you so much for calling me. I do appreciate it. Hello, how are you? Sunny side, good afternoon to you.
Hello, Joyce.
Tell us your name, go ahead.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm calling from Ikorodu. Can you hear me?
Info, good afternoon to you. Turn off the volume of your radio set, please. This thing is, please, huh?
God bless you for asking that man. I think that you know what happened. Last election, when APC win governorship, presidentship in Lagos State, do you know what President Tinubu told the people in Lagos State? In governorship, it will not repeat itself. The people that flow juju in my street, they are still in the bed today. They are going to carry juju. If you know that they are not coming here to vote for APC, go back your home. They flog my neighbor. My neighbor is still in the house today. One hand and one leg are paralyzed. What did the Nigerian government do? Not only that one. See, my sister.
It's all right.
President Tinubu is not a Jonathan. President Tinubu is not a Jonathan. That day, police will tie their hand and be looking. When they were beating us, when the church will be flogging us, come outside and vote now. Come down and vote. Carry a vote card. Come and vote today. Let's see. They will beat you, kill you. That's what will happen. If President Tinubu is not a Jonathan, President Tinubu will not be Jonathan. That day, carry a vote card. Come and vote. I think God bless you. God bless you, my sister. I love you. I love you so much for answering that man.
Thank you for calling. I do appreciate. Okay, I want to squeeze in a message before commercial break. Good afternoon, Joyce. 26 APC governors. Where will they decamp to if APC loses in 2027? That crossed my mind, but I don't know. I think you can always create a new political party. I mean, look at the PDP. Those who had to defect or those who were suspended have found themselves situated somewhere else. It's a game. And you can change the rules as you go. We're off on a break. We'll be right back. Beautiful Monday afternoon to you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture. Chef of life.
Get ready for the second regional finals of the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament, Season 9. The nation's most brilliant young minds are gearing up once again. Are you ready to join them? Registration for the live audition opens December 11th, 2025 and closes January 10th, 2026. Think your school has what it takes to stand out on the biggest secondary school debate platform in the country? Here's how to be part of it. Visit www.nigeriainfo.fm to register. Or head to our X and Instagram pages and click on the registration link in our bio. Note, only schools can register directly, not individual students. Don't miss your chance to be part of this exciting intellectual showdown. I Beg to Differ, where the leaders of tomorrow raise their voices today.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spinning and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cohn, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Activate. We are radioactive on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Joyce. right. We are radioactive on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Merry Christmas to me. Vaughn wants to get me a pair of shoes, just to put it out there, just so you know. All right, let's not fight. How many more minutes we got? 25 seconds. Joyce, Idi Amin. Wait, what's Idi Amin Nigeria loading? This one goes. This is Salisu from Ojo, I think. You say, Joyce, when one party system is so draconian and one-sided, who will challenge the ruling party if things are not going well? The governors are fighting for their pockets. And let's see, fighting for their pockets, afraid of the EFCC, and for bandit leaders. Political elites know him well and can flush him out the way they did in Benin Republic. In a quick flash, Nigeria is bleeding. May God save Nigeria. Salisu from Ojo. It's a tongue twister for me. 2 p.m. Off on a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's just my pocket.
Withdrawing police details from VVIP people.
Tomorrow I will call so they need people to come and join military.
The news, conversation, information, and discussion. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 2 o'clock. The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, here's what we're tracking at this time. Supreme Court affirms presidential power to declare emergency rule in states while Air Force strikes kill terrorists in Borno State. President Bola Tinubu urges West African unity to fight terrorism and coup while ECOWAS cuts air travel costs across West Africa. Lagos begins installation of 22,000 solar streetlights under Light Up Lagos initiative, while Army holds 2025 COAS conference in Lagos. And Australian Prime Minister pushes tougher gun laws after Bondi Beach shooting kills 15. That's all for now. It's back to the sunny side with Joyce right here at 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Thank you for your time.
What's that station again?
Oh yeah, Camo, come by. Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So like here we dey talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one. You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce. If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow.
Is The Sunny Side.
They better know it.
With Joyce.
Let's talk.
Nigeria Info. It's 3 minutes actually past 2 p.m. So someone is placing a bet from the gentleman who called earlier. He's saying, I want to place a bet with the other guy. He doesn't understand where you are coming from. He's talking theory. You're talking practical. I want to even tell him I will drop ₦1 million. Let him drop $500,000. Sheriff will win Delta State. I'm not even in support or against Sheriff, but I just want to show him something. Oh dear. Okay, so the telephone lines are really overwhelming. I want to give this a few more minutes. We need to talk about France. France is here. There's no other way to put it. Other African countries have shown them the door, but we have opened our hearts and our tax data to them. By the way, the FRSC denies that there would be that kind of data exchange. Now, all over social media, there is this cry for how much the Nigerian government is extending to France, because for certain, there's no way France is doing this without an edge, without a benefit. There's absolutely no way. So first of all, this is not like a friendship alliance. This is politics. This is economies giving for taking, this for that. And I want to think this is probably charity, but that would be absolutely. I mean, as much as it's laughable, it would be naive. And both would be a very laughable state. Deeply condescending, to be honest. Let's wrap this up and let's do something else. Let's talk about Nigeria. And it's interesting that many of our 2025 problems will feature in our 2026 because it's not obvious that the answers are in sight or that we have touched any of them with just enough reason and force to bring about change. You're on the sunny side. It's 5 minutes past 2 p.m. My name's Joyce. What's your name?
Hi, Lady J. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you for being here.
Mrs. Obori. Well done. You're doing an amazing job, Lady J. First off, I know you're still coming back to the France discussion, but let me just state one thing here. One would wonder why we would throw our hands open to bring in France for taxation, and then we will not bring in the American government to come and fight insurgency or terrorism. No problem. 2026 will definitely play out in interesting times. So the question you're asking this afternoon is that do Nigerians actually comprehend the potentiality of Nigeria sliding into a one-party state? Of course, the import of Nigeria going fully into a one-party state is indeed not lost on us, and I dare say it's disastrous for our democracy. Now, the wrong narrative that APC is doing well is why people are joining the APC is definitely propaganda, and anybody who believes that is so high on something I don't want to talk about this afternoon. Because all this support that they are garnering, that APC is garnering, is just for stomach infrastructure. No other thing. It's not as if they have the citizens at heart. Certainly not. It's simply because when you join APC, they say, if you are a saint, you have turned, if you are a sinner, you have turned a saint. And so when you come under the umbrella, they shield you and cover you. And unknown to these APC bigots that are running under this umbrella, they don't know that whatever it is they are planning now will backfire at the end of the day. But as Nigerians,
maybe they're not bigots. Maybe they're just believers in the philosophy of the party, and they reserve that right. Except we're having an actual tribal argument. A person can support any party they choose.
I agree.
Oh, good.
So I would still use the word that they are bigots. You call them believers. BB is the word. But to me, I won't call them believers.
Political bigots? No. I don't know what you're trying to infer. But when you say bigots, I'm assuming you mean ethnic bigots. The thing that happens where this person doesn't like this person from that tribe. Isn't that what you're referring to?
No, not in that manner. Certainly not.
So what, political bigots?
So all I'm saying
speaking for you. I don't want to speak for you because I'd rather you use terms that you can properly justify, just so that your opinions are totally yours. Yeah.
Oh, wow, what I'm saying is, it's not really ethnic. No, I'm not saying ethnic bigots. I'm just saying they're running under that umbrella now. It's for what they want to get, basically. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, and maybe that's a political persuasion. Maybe that's
persuasion. Yeah, coercion. Yes, you are correct. Persuasion, yes. Coercion. But Lady J, you going under a particular slave master. At the end of the day, have you forgotten that at the end of the day, you also be a slave to that person you are running away, because Doomsland is not far from you. Doomsday is also not far from you as well. And so you are running from one place, you are running like a scaredy cat, only for you to go under an umbrella where you are also a slave.
I don't think that opinion. Pardon me. I'm going to disagree with your opinion, because if a person is not complaining,
bring it to the table.
You cannot complain on their behalf. How about that? Like, if a person is not asking for salvation, it's useless to offer him one. So I want you to know that and let the conversation pick itself up from there. Everybody can be where they want to be.
The fact that they don't come out to complain that they need to be redeemed or salvaged doesn't mean they don't need it, Lady J.
Well, you can't force them to accept what you're giving.
Jeff, I can't. Are they even willing to accept redemption? No, now.
Yeah, because maybe there's nothing to be redeemed from.
Get lost will not listen to the hunter's whistle because he has decided in his or her heart that he wants to get lost at the end of the day. But let it be known to all and sundry, moving to the APC this day, that the coming election in 2027 will be between the Nigerian citizens and the party itself. And when I say so, not that the citizens should be docile, no. Except we are prepared to fight tooth and nail to defend our votes come 2027. We will still come back on this platform to cry foul, to cry woe at the end of the day. And so except the citizens have decided to say, okay, this is between us and them. Words and opposite, the APC, the citizens, except we get to that point in the time of our election when you go to vote, one man, one vote, defending it with your blood, with your water, with your sweat, with your everything. Until then, we should stop crying foul because nobody will come and die for you. People will be out there in the war front and you say you are sitting there because they say they are doing one ritual or the other because they say no come and vote. If you cannot go and vote, please sit down in your house and be moping like a wounded lion or a cockroach that you are. But if you want to come and vote, come out and vote. Vote and stand by your vote and make sure your vote counts. Until then, we'll keep moping and resign to say that APC has conquered Nigeria when it has not. Enough of this shenanigans because nobody will die for you, and stop passing the buck for crying out loud. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. 3 more, and it's a wrap. Sorry, I lost you. This will count for one more person. Well, 2 more people. Hello, Nigeria Info. Thank you for being here.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Yeah, the issue is this.
What's your name?
The way our country is being structured is the problem. Because 80% of Nigerians who get to this stop will do the same thing. That is why I'm not a fan of Obasanjo. Because me, I'm tracing where the issue started from. If our system, that is why when a company will say there is rules and regulation guiding a state or a company or whatever. But here now, the system made in a way that nothing is guiding anything. How can you say a president will appoint INEC, a president will appoint army chief, a president will appoint this? The thing is fault now. There is fault there. If Nigeria want to be fine, we must restructure the constitution. Things are not right with this constitution. We will talk from now to 100 years.
I wanted to focus on the party, the governors moving to the APC specifically, and how that can influence outcome, and whether the Nigerian feels somewhat powerless seeing that this is happening.
Just to me, if Nigerians gather together and stand on who they want, at the end of the day, moving from one party, all of them moving to one side, to me, it will not affect Nigerians from winning.
All right.
But me and you know that the reason why they are jumping, he wants them to jump so that he can influence the system, so that he can give him. But if Nigerians stand, say now what we want, just the problem of the South is that we don't come out for elections. During the election, you see the Northerners traveling home. But to me, that my polling unit is in front of my house, I will not go out. We need to change those systems. We need to stand up.
All right.
If all of us, everybody from their household stand up and come outside, even them, they will see it.
Thank you.
Yes, then they will see it. Let us, even before, Tinubu used to talk about restructuring, but now he has gotten to that place. He's no longer speaking about restructuring. Nigerians should speak about restructuring. Nigerians should speak about electoral reform. Let Nigerians rally together and have one voice. Until we have one voice,
thank you,
we are not going to win this battle, because this battle now is now citizens and our leaders. And Nigerians have to work as one before we can win them. If not, as they are there, even you, if you reach there, you'll be influenced. And when you are influenced,
I will appreciate it that you don't speak for me. Thank you. I mean, you can speak for yourself. You can't speak for me. You don't govern me.
Thank you.
You can't speak for me.
All right.
Final caller. Nigerians, you can't fight this temptation. Just the fact that you're powerless doesn't mean the next Nigerian is. I think you may be familiar with powerless people, but at least you have to give people the benefit of a doubt that you have to earn. You know, maybe some people wouldn't. Maybe some others would. There was a Chinua Achebe who was given an award, and he turned it down. I know it's not a familiar thing, but there are people who are about their metal and their philosophies. I know. Fight the temptation to assume that the other person is like you. Try. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon, Joyce.
Final caller, tell me your name real quick and you go ahead.
Yeah, Marco from Festac.
Good to have you.
Yeah. Do we really have a multi-party system in Nigeria? Of course, we have it in name. Look, what happens is people gather in one venue, call it a name, they share money, do a little bit of work, infrastructure bureaus, share money, then have disagreement, fight, some people will be pushed out, become internally displaced, then they call themselves, gather in another venue, get it a name. And so it's the same people moving around, the same set of people. But there is one characteristic, in all of this. They don't have vision for this country. They don't have plan. Since from the day of Obasanjo till now, we are still dependent on oil. So much talk about diversification of the economy. It hasn't happened. Till then till now, from independence till now, our livestock department, what they call the sector, is still people moving around in the bush. Now they have guns. Nothing has happened. So people keep gathering. Well, optically, it's good for us because we can say, we have parties, multi-party. But it's not, because it's just a bunch of people who are visionless, who make themselves rich, move on, die, their children take over, and they keep just going. It's nothing. We in the country, we're not making progress. We need, even now, it's difficult to tell apart Tinubu, Atiku. If on election day, who do you vote? APC, PDP. Who? Why? Why should you vote APC? Okay, ABC. Why? What are they offering that is different? You look at it, it's just bleak. So there's no. We need. I don't know, somebody that we talk, but nobody steps out. People will be tried, but now it has been demonized in the north. It has been demonized in the west. It's a bit difficult for it, but we need a breath of fresh air. Somebody who will come out openly with a fresh idea, fresh vision, fresh plan of action. The young people of this country will back that person up. They did it for Peter Obi. Peter Obi had more vote among the young Yorubas than he had among even young Igbos. But now everything has been destabilized because tribalism came in. It was well worked out strategy. There's no multi-party. It's the same bunch of people moving around. Until somehow somebody comes up, a breath of fresh air. It's not Atiku, it's not Kwankwaso, they're all the same. But as far as it is now, Tinubu is still the same people, and he has more. He's in power, has more resources, so he has an advantage. There's no difference on that. That's my opinion.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for calling me. Thank you so much. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're off on a break. On a break, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Activate. Activate. We are radio active on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Joyce.
Someone is tagging me to something. No, this is a little too tiny for me though. Let me see. Homegrown institutions must be contracted to build and run our tax technology. All foreign-led digital blah blah blah, including must be terminated. Okay. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. I don't know what we think development looks like, but I want to share with you what appears to be, according to the judgment of the Nigerian government, a forward-moving motion for a better tax system. The Federal Inland Revenue Services signed a landmark cooperation pact with France aimed at modernizing Nigeria's tax administration through digital transformation, capacity development, and improved cross-border enforcement. So again, here's what they highlight. They say Nigeria's tax administration through digital transformation, capacity development, and improved cross-border enforcement. I thought we would have a memorandum of understanding that dealt with insecurity first. not tax first, but here we are. So this, of course, according to the chairman, Zach Adedeji, that's the FRC chairperson, alongside the French ambassador to Nigeria. This was signed in Abuja on behalf of both parties. Let me see what else I need to give you before I go to the letter. Apparently, they got media reaction and put out a clarity note, just we say like a communique, to kind of clarify what would appear to be misunderstanding of the considered MOU. So they say clarification on the FIRS DGFIP Memorandum of Understanding. I just want to go to the heart of this particular publication. The MOU is a standard globally recognized cooperation framework focused solely on technical assistance. That's an active word, and I want you to pin that. And they say technical assistance, capacity building. It does not grant France access to Nigerian taxpayer data, digital systems, or any element of our operational infrastructure. All existing Nigerian laws on data protection, cybersecurity, and sovereignty remain fully applicable and strictly enforced. Let me see what else is here. The NRS, like its predecessor, FIRS, places the highest premium on national security and maintains rigorous standards for the protection of all taxpayer information. This is one aspect of the situation that many Nigerians had a problem with. In fact, there was a question I came by, and the question reads, and I quote, "How can France help you with technical assistance without access to data? Access to the Nigerian data platform." They also say, similarly, MOUs are signed by tax administrations around the world to promote collaboration, exchange knowledge, and the adoption of globally best practices. I went looking for tax administration MOUs signed across the country. I came by other MOUs, and I guess I may need to do a little bit more searching because I didn't quite find something. I think there was one I saw about Russia and India, something like that. But it's not quite a common thing, though. But yeah, I'm still searching because I would like to provide you that information. I went looking for countries who had some kind of MOU or pact regarding tax information exchange with other countries. There probably is. So maybe that's not even the problem. Maybe that's not necessarily a problem. It's that given where Africa is going, where Nigeria could be going, the necessity or the importance of this at this point in our collective development. France as a nation and its role in Africa, good. And the cost of this particular memorandum of understanding, the Nigerian public have asked that this memorandum of understanding be made public for the Niger. There's no reason to hide it. We need to see it. But it's not yet released. Nigerians are wondering why. Again, they emphasize somewhere later on this particular letter to the public, they say the MOU does not include the provision of technical service or services. I want to believe that we have to take their word for it. So here, I guess we want to say congratulations to France. Somehow they're giving us something we don't have. Let's see. I have to be off on a break in the next few minutes. Let me share this message here that some Nigerian sent to me right about now, and it speaks to this very matter that I'm looking at. He says, starting from the 5th line to the 8th, don't miss. Didn't the writer... Wait. What is this, please? Just my thoughts. I believe you have seen it. I haven't seen it. I'm just seeing it now. This is a part of advice he said he gave to the National Assembly, which they did not take. Just my thoughts. Who's this, please? Shagun Adebayo. Okay, what he wrote. All right, so let's just read it. So here's a Nigerian message to the Nigeria Info FM studios. He says, and I quote, the full execution of the Nigeria's tax reform must remain 100% in Nigerian hands. Foreign entity must have access to Nigeria tax data. Why do you say foreign entity must have access to Nigerian data, financial transactions, or national blah, 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 blah? Is this a mistake or am I reading it wrong? The full execution of the Nigerian tax reform must remain 100% in Nigerian hands. Foreign entity must have access to Nigerian tax data, financial transactions, or national blah, blah. Homegrown institutions NIBSS, Flutterwave, Paystack, InterSwitch. Others must be contracted to build and run our tax technology. All foreign-led digital tax integration proposals, excluding the FIRS France MOU, must be terminated. Okay, I kind of get the import on the last part. It wasn't too clear at the top. All right. Someone is asking me, Joyce, please look at this. Is it that KPMG, Deloitte, PricewaterhouseCoopers cannot handle the Nigerian tax system and further its development? That is a question I do not have an answer to. And now remember, these guys, the top four, KPMG, Deloitte, Ernst & Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers, have been managing much of our national affairs, to be honest. Now, why they're not, maybe they're needed, but not in this regard where France is coming to play a role, I guess a role to broaden the scope of the tax system. Maybe that's exactly what this is, because, of course, you would trust that France has something in terms of database reach and sophistication that we don't have. But at MOU, we'll be right back.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
The king of malaria parasites. My mission is simple: to take over your body, to cause fever, chills, headache. But one thing stands in my way. Come on.
Effective relief from malaria. Comal on. Malaria gone. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult doctor.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Dear Nigerian Info listeners, please be informed that we have suspended the One Play Game Show by Lasho Trading Services Limited effective 17th November. This follows report from some winners who had not received their payments, although Lasho explained that they were facing technical and bank-related challenges and have since paid over 80% of outstanding winners. Some cases remain unsolved. If you are still owed, please contact Lasho directly via WhatsApp on 0803 431 1569 or 0704 098 7940. We will also open our studio WhatsApp lines during WhatsApp Lagos on weekdays for affected winners to notify us. The One Play Game Show will remain suspended until we receive verifiable proof of 100% payment compliance. Thank you for your understanding.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
The Mieti Ala Cattle Breeders Association has condemned for sanctions against them.
They are finished. We're like a sour soup waiting for someone to warm up to wake up to the House of Assembly.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.